Welcome to this workshop for making a vision board. I am so happy and grateful that you are all here. Feel very, very blessed for that. Who am I and why am I doing this workshop? I am an intuitive healer. You might not know that if you are new to this. So I do a lot of healing work, especially in previous lifetimes, but all sorts of subconscious beliefs. I delete the negative ones and I install the positive ones that are missing. That's where the vision board comes in. We want to program our subconscious mind with the things that we want, and so we can manifest that. I'm still letting people in, that's why I'm mumbling. Yeah, so I usually work mostly one-on-one. I also have a group program, so I don't usually have this many participants. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking for me, but I'm here to, jump out of my comfort zone, and I'm here to ask you to do the same. What is going to happen today? We are going to do meditation. I'm going to take you on a guided meditation, so that you can communicate with your higher self. We're not going to use our minds today as much as possible. We are going to use our intuition and our subconscious mind. Because we might think we want something, but our higher self might have a different opinion. I'm going to guide you to do that once we have done the meditation. Then we're going to make the vision board, and I am going to move the camera so you can see me creating my vision board. But please don't focus on that. Please make your own. That's why you are here. And there's no rush. You can always watch the replay in the Facebook group, and you can also keep working on your vision board for several days if you want. So don't be stressed if it goes too fast, if you're not finished. That is all fine. It doesn't have to be finished today. After that, I'm going to teach you how to muscle test yourself. That is really important when you do healing work, and that is our body's really clever way how we can communicate directly with the subconscious mind. So we can get a yes and no answer. If you have worked with me before, either one-on-one or in a group, you already know this, and you might know it anyway, but I'm going to teach you just in case. And you can use it for anything. It's really, really clever thing. And then I know that are some families with kids attending, and I'm going to ask the kids to leave after we have done the muscle testing, because then we're going to do a group healing. I am going to check in with my intuition and see what needs healing, and I never know what will show up, so it might not be something that the children should be sitting in on. So if it's okay, you can watch the replay afterwards. Then we're going to do the group healing, and after that we're going to bless our vision boards. In the end, we're going to have a Q&A if you still have any questions about this process or making a vision board or anything that you want me to answer. I also have a few questions from that were posted in the Facebook group before. Okay, so have a sip of water. Uncross your arms and legs. Close your eyes. And take 3 deep breaths. In, hold it, out, hold it. In, hold, out, hold. In, hold, out. Now I want you to go into your own heart. Imagine your heart as a flower bud and then see it unfolding its petals. Maybe they unfold one by one or all at the same time. See that rose flourish, open up completely. And breathe into that rose. We open up the heart so we can communicate with it. Once you are done with that, you have your open rose. Go up to the top of your head and imagine a beautiful white water lily. And imagine the same thing again. Imagine it open it up. Open up completely. So now we can communicate with our higher self. Now I want you to ask your higher self, what do you need to know about your relationships? That means both love relationships and friendship. So what does your higher self want you to know? What does your higher self want to experience in 2021? Don't force it. Let it come to you. Just receive. Be patient. Once you have a few words, maybe you have an image, open your eyes a little bit and write that down on your piece of paper. And then close your eyes again. And then let's go to the next area that we want to manifest something amazing in. That is work, your work. It might be a job or it might be a business. It doesn't really matter. If you have a business, you probably want amazing, wonderful clients. And if you have a job, you want amazing, wonderful co-workers and bosses. So again, connect with your higher self and ask, what do you really, really want for your work? your time to listen. Just be present. Write down whatever you get and then close your eyes again. And we're going to go to the next juicy subject, which is money. What do you want to experience next year when it comes to money? Ask to receive an answer. And wait for it. Write down your answers and close your eyes again. The next area to focus on is your home. What do you want to experience when it comes to your home? Do you want to change anything? Do you want to have a new home, maybe? Whatever it is. Write it down. Let's go to the next area, which is health. What do you want to experience when it comes to health? Is there anything with your body that needs healing? Maybe you need more exercising. Anything to do with health. Might also be emotionally or mentally. Doesn't have to be physically. So connect with your higher self and ask, what do you need? Write down what you have and then close your eyes again. A really, really important area to focus on is fun and play. I am convinced that most of us have too little fun and play in our lives. And I think there can never be too much of it. So ask your higher self, how can you have more fun and play in your life? What does that look like? What is fun and play to you? So ask and listen, receive. And write down whatever that answer was. And close your eyes again. The next area to focus on is something you want to have. It could be a thing, but it doesn't have to be a physical thing. So ask your higher self what it is that you want to have in Once you've got your answer, write it down on your piece of paper, close your eyes again. In the next area to focus on is, what do you want to be in 2021? And that could really be all sorts of things. So again, ask your higher self for help. And write it down and close your eyes. The last area to focus on is, what do you want to do? And that might be some kind of project that you want to do in 2021. Or maybe something exciting that you have never done before. Could be all sorts of things. Check in with your higher self. And when you are ready, you can come back and open your eyes. And we're going to start making our vision boards. I'm going to move the camera so you can see what I do. Might want to have a sip of water before you start. And then we are going to divide the sheet of paper into 9 different areas, since there were 9 areas we focused on in the meditation. So what you do is you draw 2 soft lines in one direction across the sheet of paper. So then you have 3 areas. And then you draw across those lines 2 lines. And now you have 9 areas. No, you can't see it. Hopefully you understand what I mean. So we of course want to write 2021 in the middle. And then just start anywhere you want and use your words and your images that you got in the meditation, and draw each area in one of the boxes. Doesn't matter if they spill over to another box, of course. We don't want to be boxed in, but just so you know that you have space for everything to fit on your paper. So I'm going to let you work with your words and your images that you got. Trying to help you see what I am doing with my candles, but it didn't really help, so put it back. And as much as possible, allow your inner child to come out to play. This is fun and play, and don't take it too seriously. There are no right or wrong ways to do this. And you can make stick figures. It doesn't matter as long as you know what it means to you. It doesn't matter. So don't get stuck in making anything perfect. We're just playing. Keep it light and simple. Ulrika, I am drawing with a pencil. I usually don't, but in this case I do. In case I want to change it, because I might want to adjust to the space on the sheet of paper. So you could do any way you want. You can use colors, Ulrika, no problem. Do it the way you want to. This is the way I do it, with a pencil first, so I can erase anything. But don't think too much. Gun-Marie, we're drawing. So we're drawing what we found in the meditation, in the 9 spots, 9 areas on the sheet of paper. And it's really powerful to use different symbols, like a heart for love, because we know instinctively what that means. I don't make any masterpieces when I do this. I keep it very simple. It's not important. The only thing that is important is that you understand what you have on your vision board, that it means something to you. And I'm sure you will know what you mean even if you make stick figures. if I can show you. I am back. I lost connection with the internet for a while. Hope I didn't lose you. Are you still here? What is that? What if we get more ideas to add to these 9 sections as we draw? Should we factor that in or just go ahead with what we got during the meditation? No, just run with it. Follow your intuition, follow your guidance. So if you get ideas while you're working, just run with it. That is your intuition talking to you. So I'm glad you can hear me again. I got a very unstable internet connection. It's a mobile internet, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it will last for the rest of the workshop. Are you having fun? Oh, good. I love that. So happy to hear that. So far I have only done 3 of my areas. So, you know, there is no rush. We'll take our time to do this. I'll see if I can show you what I have done. not very advanced, as you can see. Francesca, this is not a test. This is not an exam. Just make stick figures and anything. It doesn't matter. They are just symbols for you to remind yourself what you want. You can also use words. You don't have to only use drawings. You can use color, you can use symbols, anything you want. So be kind to yourself, and don't make it too complicated. Your subconscious is not complicated. It doesn't understand the word no. So as long as you only write or draw things that you do want, focus on that. Okay. And Liz says, it is a challenge when what is in your mind's eye looks nothing like what you put on the paper, but still it helps connect with my joy. Yes, joy and fun and play is basically always the answer. So let your inner child play. You can even use your left hand or your non-dominant hand if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, because then there's no way you can make it perfect. It doesn't matter. And Liz, I also know you had a question that I was going to address a bit later, but you can also use words, as I said. You don't have to just draw. So if there is something that you can't really draw, then write the word, but not too many words, because then it's going to be tricky for you to read every single day. Make it easy. Eleanor says, this has really helped declutter my mind. made it so clear what I want and need. I'm so happy to hear that, Elena. Really, really happy. Now we just need to get it down on paper so we can look at it every day. Helen says, I've not felt so relaxed as this for such a long time. That is so lovely to hear. That is really what I want for you all. Eleanor says, I have all my words. I think I would print off images, photos to go with it in the next few days. This is great, Sara. Thank you so much for doing this for us. You're so welcome. I would really want to encourage you, Eleanor, to actually draw your pictures because they would be much closer connected with you if you have drawn them with your own hand instead of printed them off. We want them to be really, strongly connected with you. And when you have made it with your own hand, it's a completely different relationship than if you use someone else's pictures. And I also want to challenge you all to love what you are drawing, to not be so judgmental of yourself. Whatever comes out of you is what needs to come out. It's all fine. This is not an art competition. This is just you. You don't have to show this to anyone. You can just use it for your own, for yourself. Sarah says, Eleanor, I've done this before with Sara and had I can't draw block. This time round, the stick men are flowing everywhere. I feel so free today. I love it. Do you recommend doing this as a family activity where we work on our own vision boards, or is it more of a personal thing? You can do either. You can have one vision board for the whole family. I think that would be fun. You know, what do you want as a family? But then I would also do make my personal one as well, because you will all have different goals. So I would do both. And then I would say anything that sparks joy. So now I am happy with what I have drawn. So I will start using some color. And I'm using watercolor, but you can use any kind. And I'm using watercolor because then I don't have to be so careful, because what I made with the pencil can be seen through the color. So it makes life much easier. Oh, you're so welcome, Liz. She says, thank you so much for organizing this. Well, we all need lots of time to play. That's my firm belief. Oops. And if you do use watercolor, I would definitely recommend starting mixing your own shades. It's so much fun. How are you all doing? Still having fun? Ulrika says, yes, finger painting now. Wow, you have come a long way, Ulrika. I love it. Ulrika has been in my, or it still is in my year-long program, and she has done an amazing progress during this year. I can promise you that. You are so welcome, Ulrika. It's been amazing to watch you blossom. I am done with watercolor, and now I'm gonna prettify my vision board. So I got gold stars. No, no, doesn't work. Okay, so I'm going to use glitter instead. I'm sure you know that your inner children love glitter. You never have too much glitter. And going to use some stamps that I have. butterflies, dragonflies. Just because I love them. And to me, they are highly symbolical. You know, a butterfly, when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, it completely, yeah, it becomes slime basically, and then from that slime, a beautiful butterfly emerges. So it's such a beautiful symbol of what can happen, even if you feel like your life hasn't been what you wanted it to be until this point. You can still become a beautiful butterfly. It's never ever too late. It took me a very long time to find my path. So yeah, if I could do it, you can too. And dragonflies, of course, are very magical creatures. What I'm doing now is I'm erasing those 6 lines that I made in the beginning, because I don't need them anymore. I also have some really lovely stamps with Chinese signs, letters. I don't know what you call. So they are love, good luck, longevity, and health. I see them as seals. They are sealing my vision board. And then I have some essential oils that I like. I actually put them on myself before I started, but I'm also actually going to put some drops on my vision board. They are called Build Your Dreams and Highest Potential. So I have drawn my future clients. So I'm going to drop highest potential on them. So both them and I reach our highest potential together. And then build your dreams on top of 2021. It's going to be a bit messy. It doesn't matter, you know. As I said, this is not an art competition. We're just playing and having fun. Gonna make a little frame. Or not. No, I changed my mind. So, how are you doing? Are you getting finished? You still working? So I'll see if I can show you my okay, almost done. Yeah. This is my future greenhouse and my flourishing garden. Here are my lovely clients. And it says change is good because I'm manifesting lovely, amazing clients that are open and willing to change. I'm manifesting lots of lovely and fun friends, and also a new partner who is a perfect match for me, and a relationship that fills my heart with joy. I want to be a bit more disciplined than I have been this year. I think that might be the case for most people, because I've got lots of things that I need and want to do. One of them is to write my book. Then I'm not sure you can see what this is. This is my new comfy, beautiful sofa. Yeah. In the corner, it says fun and play every week. I want to have fun and play. I want to see lots of friends. I want to, yeah, see lots of art and creativity and also make it myself. I am both an intuitive healer and a textile artist. So I enjoy playing with fabric a lot. And then I want to be, I want to have perfect health. You might not see this, but I've painted her blue, and blue is the color of healing. And I want to be really, really fit. Yeah, so that is an important goal for me. So, and then in the middle, this big blob. Maybe you can see, yeah, it's money. I want to be completely debt free and also always have lots more money than I need. So those were my 9 things. For me, this vision board is a bit too empty for my taste, so I'm gonna continue with it after we've finished here, but and probably during the next few days. But this is it for now. And I am back. So let's see what you are saying. Francesca says, mine has a lot of writing on it and only a few drawings. Having never done this before, I think I need to work on it over the next few days. And that is perfectly fine. You know, and you can create a new one tomorrow if you prefer. But this has given you a taste as to how you can do it. You can watch the replay and make another one. Helen says, I've got 12 squares. Oops, it doesn't matter. If you have 12 things, you know, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter. So, and you can also erase all the lines by now and let it merge. Mary says, love the different sections you incorporated in this vision board. Thanks so much for doing this. You're so welcome. And I think those 9 are really important to include. They are, you know, it's easy to focus on a few areas that are really important to us, but then we miss something else that, yeah, we need balance in life. So that is really important. So I would like you to leave your drawing for now, your vision board for now. And then we're gonna look at muscle testing. Jasmine says, I have 2 blank squares still, but I have got some clearly defined things to manifest. I just need to make it colorful. Yeah, and you can do that after this workshop. So, you know, there's no stress. And Olgina says, I had so much fun. I love that. That is so important to me, that you have fun. And yeah, above all, don't criticize yourself. So now I want you to follow along when I teach you muscle testing. So many comments coming in. Helen says, I don't want to leave the space. Ulrika says, I have also had so fun. Yeah, but we still have the Facebook group where we can connect, and you can, I would love to see all your vision boards posted in the group. Please don't hesitate because you don't think it's perfect. Be courageous, because that will show everyone else that it's not dangerous to push something that isn't perfect. And I will, I mean, I would love to give you feedback if you want. Yeah. Francesca, I've really enjoyed this too. You've really got me out of my comfort zone. Sarah, thank you. Oh, I love that. Yes, more. We should spend more time outside of our comfort zones. They restrict us from doing what we really want to do. So, yeah. It's not the end of the world if we look a bit silly. Yeah, it's fine. So, muscle testing. Have some water. Muscle testing doesn't work when we are dehydrated. So that's why the glass of water. So what the easiest way that I think to muscle test is to keep your thumb and index finger together, and you keep them together no matter what. You try to. And then you take the other ones inside and you say, and you try and push the first ones apart while you say yes, yes, yes. And then it shouldn't be possible to open. And then you say no, no, no. And then you shouldn't be able to keep them together. So try again. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. And really try to keep them together even when you say no, but it shouldn't be possible. If you can break them apart when you say no, you need to drink more water. It might also be that you are switched, but I doubt that you are after we have had this really peaceful time together, drawing, having fun. So see if you can get a yes and a no before we continue. And let me know in the chat if you have any problems. Is it working? Working? It doesn't matter which hand. You can either. I'll do it again. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Try and keep these together at all times. And then yes, yes, yes. Try and break them apart. Not possible. No, no, no. Not possible to keep them together. Is it working? Yes. Yes. Working. Yes. Yes. If it doesn't work, what you can do is that you can stand up, and on yes, you should lean forward slightly. It's not going to be much. Usually it can be, but often it's not that much. So slightly forward, and on no, slightly backwards. Because we want to go towards something that is positive and we want to back off from something that is negative. It might be easier to feel where you lean if you close your eyes. This is kinesiology. So kinesiology is muscle testing, basically. So that was the first thing that I studied after being a teacher. So is it working now? Anyone having any problems with muscle testing? Or still working? Okay, so I want to thank all the children that have been here for this workshop. Really lovely to have you. And now I would like you to leave in case we come across anything that is not child friendly in our healing. It might not happen, and then you can watch the replay together with your parents tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. And then I am going to standing work for me. Yes. We sometimes what you also can do, which some of my clients do, they use the pendulum, like what I have. I have my crystal. It doesn't have to be a crystal. It could be a nail or anything that is heavy, heavy enough to swing. And then you say yes, yes, yes. And for me, it's back and forth. And no, no, no is from side to side. You can probably see that it's shifted. So that is also muscle testing, no difference. So use whatever works for you. And now we're gonna see what we're gonna heal. I'm gonna check in with my intuition and see what we need to delete or install for our goals to manifest easier. So I will say the sentence and you check if you get a yes or a no. So the first one is, it is dangerous for me to have my dreams come true. And you don't need to, if you don't want to, you don't need to say it in the chat box, just keep it to yourself. And then we want a no on that one, and then we want a yes on it. It's safe for me to have my dreams come true. And I am scared of having my dreams come true. And the reason why I'm writing them down is that after the healing, we're going to go through this list again and see that it changed for you. I need to be perfect. Yes or no? It's dangerous for me to make mistakes. My dreams scare me. I am scared of disappointment. I'm scared of dreaming big. And what I am doing now is I'm checking with this group, also the people who aren't live or present here now, everyone who's going to watch the replay. I'm scared to put myself out there. I'm scared of being seen. And then a yes on it's safe for me to dream big. Okay, so close your eyes, no crossing arms or legs, and I will do the actual healing. And then I'll tell you when you can open your eyes again. Okay, you can open your eyes again, and then we'll go through the list and see if it has changed for you. It's dangerous for me to have my dreams come true. That should now be a no. It's safe for me to have my dreams come true. That should now be a yes. I am scared of having my dreams come true. Should be a no. I need to be perfect. Should be a no. It's dangerous for me to make mistakes. Should be a no. My dreams scare me. Should be a no. I'm scared of disappointment. Should be a no. Lots of no, no, no. Okay. I'm scared of dreaming big. Should be a no. I'm scared to put myself out there. Should be a no. I'm scared of being seen. Should be a no. And then it's safe for me to dream big. Should be a yes. How was that? Did it clear for you? Yes. 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 And it might be yes. Okay. Excellent. So most of you seem to have cleared everything. And if it didn't clear, it means that you need to do more healing work on it because there is something underneath it holding it in place. And we always need the lesson. We need to be ready to let go of the belief. So there might be something that you need to look at before it can go away. Yeah, you're also welcome. So now I want us to, when we've cleared most of that, I want us to bless our vision boards. So put your hands on your vision board, both hands on the vision board, and close your eyes. And I will just read this to you and just take it in. I am the creator of my life and circumstances. I have the power to create my dream life. From the Lord God of my being, I bless this vision board. So be it. I also want to mention before we end that I have cleared my calendar in case you want more help to manifest what's on your vision board. I would be so happy to meet you on Zoom, just one by one. We'll have a virtual cup of tea during the next 2 days, and we'll have a chat about how I can help you move forward. I have a few cards up my sleeve. So I would love that, and no strings attached. I love to meet new people, so I would love to just meet you regardless. So reach out to me in Messenger or just respond to one of the emails. So we'll set up a time for you. So I hope to see many of you in the next 2 days. Let's see what you are saying. Thank you. You are so welcome. I know we're past 90 minutes, but I also want to address any questions you have. So just put any questions you have in the chat box and I'll respond to them. I'm so glad you are all enjoying it. I mean, so do I. I just love spending time with all of you. So I had a few questions that were posted in the Facebook group, and Neville, he asks, can you shamelessly show off your vision board, or should you keep it close to your heart? That depends. If you have a really supportive group of people around you, then by all means put it where it can be seen by everyone so they can support you. But if they're not supportive, keep it to yourself. Our dreams are like babies. You wouldn't put a baby in the lap of someone that you don't trust. So you want to be as careful with your dreams. Be very careful. Keep them to yourself unless you are 100% that people who see your vision board will be supportive. Rita says that she has been doing channeled art collages between mid-December and February previous years with meanings that unveil over the year. She's asking, with such variable timelines for making it and the lack of conscious intentions behind it, can it still be a vision board? Of course it can, but if you want, it depends on what you want to do. You can use that as a way to communicate with your subconscious, with your higher self, which can be fun to see what unfolds. But if you really want to manifest something specific, I wouldn't do it that way. Then I would make conscious decisions about what to put on the vision board, because that makes it more likely to happen. So it all depends on what you want. Today asks, how specific do you need to be? The more specific, the better. We want to give clear, we want to be clear to the universe and our higher self and our subconscious what we want. So we need to be very clear. So think carefully about what it is you want, and don't forget anything important. Liz asks, how do you create images for things that are a bit in the head, like working with particular clients? And I did address that a little bit before. I would think about the qualities that you want in your clients. Like, I want clients that are wonderful to work with, really lovely people, and I want them to be open and willing to change. So those are qualities. So I would write that with words instead of trying to draw that. That is going to be very complicated. So now I need to see what you have written. Any questions? When will the replay be posted, and how do we find it? It will be in the Facebook group as soon as I have, as soon as it's finished. Might not be today because it's now 8:30 in the evening where I am, but tomorrow at the latest. Carrie asked, do we display the boards where we can see every day, or put away and let? Depending on, as I said, depending on what people you surround yourself with, and you want to see it every day because you want to remind yourself. Francesca says, I need to go and sort my kids out for bed now. Oops. Thank you so much for this, Sara. Amazing energy here. Looking forward to getting to know you more in the Facebook group. Sending you all light and blessings. Thanks, Francesca. Good, challenge yourself to dream bigger. That's what I want to say to you. Need to keep to myself a fear of ridicule. Yes. So if you think you will be ridiculed, please don't keep it to yourself. Not sure what you mean, Liz. That is really interesting, as that aligns with weird images that came up in the first meditation. So if you have, I'm guessing you now have images, so then that's perfect. Yeah, so then use those images. That's perfect. So yeah, and again, Gunnar, challenge yourself. Watch the recording and see if you can get some bigger dreams. It might also be that you need to do some healing work on those on the dreaming. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. It's been so lovely to have you all, and I hope to see you in the Facebook group. Thank you. Bye.